Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you're new. Today we're in the 410 sprint car tours at Lanier. We ran okay time in practice. The top guys are running super fast. Track's already really worn in, so it's going to be interesting. Hopefully we can qualify decent. Yeah, hopefully Gavin does well. We ended up in the same race as him. I don't think he ran it this last week at this time that I know of. I don't know where Nick is. I don't know if he got into a different split or what happened, but Jesus, this car is just so loose everywhere. Really got to manage the throttle. But I've never been good at Lanier in like any car. Oh jeez, it got so loose off of the exit. 12.5, that is pathetic. Let's see if this bottom has some grip. We can just get off of turn 4. Second lap was 3/10 faster. I'll take it. It only moved us up 5 spots, but Jesus, our qualifying was terrible. Like, once this track gets worn in, I suck at it. Like, I run decent to start with, but once a track wears out, I am so bad at it. I'm trying to get better in these cars, but I wasn't expecting to get so loose off of turn 4 as well the first lap. But we're going to qualify so far in the back. We're going to have to try to work our way up through the heats. Hopefully we can get up in the heats. That'd be great. I like the middle lane when it gets real worn out. Like, I just like running the middle for the most part, so hopefully we can run decent. Gavin ran a 12.0. That was a good lap by him up here. But they're running like 11.6s, 11.7s with this kind of track. They're probably running right up on the wall, which is crazy. So we'll see what heat we are in right here. Where are we at? We're 9th in the first heat. All right, at least we're in the first heat. We can get that over with. And probably have a better starting spot for the C or B main. Hopefully we can get 6th or 7th if we can't get a top 5 to actually go straight to the B main. Because we got kind of lucky with that last week. Not lucky, but we did that last week in the Charlotte race. But we're starting on the back row here. That sucks. We had a terrible qualifying. But everybody is so fast. I knew Lanier was going to be a tough track for me because I'm just not good at these real small tracks on dirt. I don't run them that often because I just don't like them. I'd rather run Volusia than this. Like, I'd rather run Volusia. Trying to think of other kind of small tracks, but not like Eldora and Knoxville, like bigger tracks like that. I'm trying to think of the smaller tracks I like a lot. But Volusia's probably like one of my favorites. So I enjoy that track a lot. Hopefully we end up running that this season. I didn't really pay attention to the schedule. I don't really look ahead. Maybe I should, though. But we're starting back here in 9th. We are car number 20 out of like 40 in this field. Last week we were car 13, and we were the last car to make it in on the A main. And we lost about like, I think 150, 200 iRating this past week. It was ridiculous from Rex. So hopefully we can do well here. Try to move up if we can. Just want to try not to get too loose is the main thing. We'll see how clean people keep it, though. That's what I'm worried about. I feel like it's going to be somewhat of a wreck fest. Maybe not the heats as bad as the like C and B main will be. Looks like the fast guys in the front are right along the bottom. At least in 3 and 4. He's running top in 1 and 2. There's a really bad bump off of turn 2 down there as well. I hate the entering pit lane thing that pops up. It's so annoying. Just trying to get any sort of grip down here if we can. It seems like 3 and 4 works better than 1 and 2. 1 and 2 people seem to be gravitating towards the top. We definitely gained a spot or 2 so far. Just running the bottom, which has been nice. I screwed up coming off that exit. It got real tight on us. We might have been 3 wide right there. I'm not 100% sure. 5 laps to go. Try not to hit that inside wall going into turn 1. But that will kill you. Been side by side with somebody like every lap. Been good racing. This is cleaner racing than we had at Charlotte, which is crazy. What are we in? We're in 7th currently. That's nice.
12.555.
If we can keep that spot on this guy on the outside, that'd be real nice, because I would rather go straight into the B main. Oh, he got biased there.
12.672.
I screwed up my line there in the final lap. So I'm pretty sure that means we're going to start on pole for the C main. That's rough. Oh god, that is tiring. We only did 10 laps there. Jesus Christ. That is so tiring. That is tough. So we gained a couple spots there. Not terrible. We gained 1 spot. I don't know what happened to the 37. Go back and see what happened. I think he might have just gotten the wall and wrecked, because I really didn't see what happened to him at all. Oh, yeah, got the wall there, and then it looked like he blinked, came all the way down. He might have hit the wall, came down, hit the 36, and then got ran over by him because he's blinking. So that is unfortunate for him. But real tight racing. That was a lot of fun. But we were in heat number 1, so we sit back, watch the rest of these heats, see how they're going to go until about the C main. See what goes on here. Who is all in this race? We have heat number 2. Yeah, there we go, great. James, Eden, who was in our last one, Vinny, Ernie, Jeremy, Gavin's in this one, so that'll be interesting to see how he does. He's in 5th. Hopefully he can hold that spot and get into that A main. We got Nathan, Billy, Vincent, Connor, I think is the last one? Yeah. Billy, Vincent, Connor. Connor is starting out in 10th, so this will be an interesting heat to see. The more this track gets worn in, the crazier it's going to get, I think, people running. Because there's still a decent amount of grip up there where they are right now on the track, it looks like, but you kind of want to be right up there on that wall. Seems the fastest way around for the most part. Gavin's back in the 27 car, this yellow and white sprint car with the orange top. We'll see how everybody does. Oh, he gets some contact. I think he just ran into that dude in first turn. That's unfortunate. That was bad. Leaders are running pretty high. Front guy, James, goes all the way low in turn 1 and 2. Moves back up. Slider from 2nd place? Not quite. He runs him down the track. Keeps it pretty close. I want to see where they're running at for the most part. I figure they're going to be right up on that wall. It seems the fastest way around. The more this track gets worn in, though, the harder it's going to be to run that wall. There's a pretty big slick line up there. You see some guys in the back trying to run it. Oh, 3rd place nailed the wall. That's why I did not want to run up there. 16 car, I think that was. Yeah, he's back in the pits. That's unfortunate. He was running fine in 3rd. Just tried a little hard, got in the wall going into turn 1, and just destroyed himself. So that's very unfortunate. So we do get our first caution of the night in heat number 2. Gavin is up to 3rd. I actually want to go back, see what happened there on the start of that race. It seemed like he went in, the 17, which is running his line. I think he kind of drifted up a little bit more than he wanted to. Got into the 17. 17 got spun out. Where is the 17 at now? Is he on the track? Yeah, he is. He's back in 10th, but really he's in 9th because the 16 wrecked, so he's unfortunately towards the back. We'll see if he could try to get his way back up through the field. Pace truck, I think, has one more time to go around before they start going. So we got James in the 1 in first. I think, who's in the 5? Vinny. Then Gavin, then Conrad in the, 38? And then the transfer spot right now is the 33 car, Nathan. That will be 5th place currently. So that will be the battle for the transfer spot into the feature race. Pace truck is off. They all get a pretty clean start. 33 had a huge jump. Like, not jump, but he had a really good run there. But he goes to the bottom. Top lane gets a pretty good run. He's side by side with 4th. Who is that back here? 26. Connor trying to make it 3 wide. Barely squeezing in there. That was close. 2 running bottom, 2 running top. 33 is making that bottom work right now. He's running really well down there at the bottom. They're 3 wide for the transfer spot, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they're all in currently. 8 cars trying to get into the transfer spot. Gavin is losing spots left and right. 17 car again. Oh, geez. They're making enemies. 3 wide for the transfer. All 3 of these guys are safe currently. 33, 38, and the 26. 26 just ripped that wall and was flying. Oh, what happened there? The leaders. The leaders just wrecked. Oh, and the 17's upside down. What the hell happened? James goes low, throws a slider. Was he in a position where he needed to? Maybe he was just running the bottom. The 5 car was starting to chase him down. Let's see here. Because the 1's staying low, 5 car kind of slid up, got a really good run on exit, goes up high off of into turn 1 and 2. He got the wall, came off, and hit the 5, so that's unfortunate. It was all because he smacked the wall. And 17 car is just running the top, ends up flipping himself, which is unfortunate. That's unfortunate for him. So, who is in the transfer spot now? We got the 5, the 33, the 26, the 38, and the 8 car is in the transfer spot. But I believe the 1 car is going to make a surge here for these last couple laps. It'll be interesting to watch him try to get back to the top 5. Hopefully he does. Because that's not one guy that I would want to race in the C main. Because you know he's going to get one of those spots for sure. And the B main. So I kind of hope he can get back up to that top 5. The 16 car, I don't know if he's a lap down or not. Is he a lap down? 16 car is a lap down, so he is not any threat for a spot. So he's back in 8th currently, really in 9th for the most part.
Green flag.
Let's see if he can make anything happen here with 2 laps to go. Runs right up on that wall, getting a huge run. 8 car is still the transfer at the moment. He's actually in 7th, not 8th. That is my bad. Haven't gotten a spot yet. Final lap here. Looks like he's gonna get Gavin there. Is he gonna get the 8 car by the time the line comes around? Oh, this is gonna be tight. 8 car puts the
Okay. That was so necessary. Thank you.
he put the freaking block on him, which he really didn't need to. So
Yeah,
he's gonna be in the B main for sure. That's
uncalled for.
unfortunate. That was a crazy finish.
I mean, I just hammered the gas and completely lost it. It wasn't intentional.
He was very sideways there, but it looked like he just like came up, shut the door on him, and he went for a ride, which is unfortunate. He kind of put himself in his own situation, which sucks because he got in the wall barely, turned off, and this 5 car was just right there. So who do we got in this race? We got the 6 car of Kenny, the pace truck, 23 of Colby, Travis in the 13, Jesse in the 32, Adam in the 7, Riley in the 29, Sean in the 30, Spencer in the 24, AJ in the 28. I don't know if that's Nick's brother or not. I'm not 100% sure, or like just relative in general. Don't know if it's dad, brother, anything like that. I'm not sure. Same last name. But then Cannon in the 35 starting in the rear.
Good luck.
Should be an interesting race. Track's starting to get really slicked off. So we'll see how this goes. But yeah, we'll be starting on pole for the C main. I'm like 100% sure of that for the most part. I don't know if they've already started gridding. No, they haven't. Okay. Wasn't sure about that. We'll see once this heat and the next heat's over. I'm pretty sure we'll have pole position for it. Yeah, the very fast guy is going to be right up on that wall, or probably right on the inside wall, one of the two. I can't run either very well, so I'm going to be trying to run the middle where... Who is that? Is that Colby up front? Yeah, he started on the outside pole, and he's just kind of running that middle lane, making it work. But the 13 car, Travis, is making a rundown at the bottom. Good side-by-side battle for first. I'm pretty sure Travis had him at the line just barely. 6 car, who was on poles, just ripping the wall and losing some spots at the moment. I think it's getting so slick. The grip line at the very top is just so high up there, you can make the middle and bottom work if you have good enough throttle control. Colby goes all the way to the top now, trying to get a run. Goes back to the middle for 3 and 4, and kind of slides up on exit. 6 cars trying to make a 3-way battle for first. What lap they on? They're about halfway through on lap 5. Oh, there's a wreck back here.
What the fuck?
Not sure what happened. Let's go back and see. I think, yeah, Riley here almost got into the 7, or just might have off the corner. Got him kind of loose and slow going into the next one. 30 car had a really good run on the bottom. And he was kind of he was halfway inside of him, and he kind of just turned out.
So now, whenever there's a car on your inside, you can't on the bottom.
He could have backed out. He could have seen that he was there or not known he was there, really. Not 100% sure. Like, that's kind of just a racing deal, in my opinion. You don't know who's using mirrors or spotters or anything. The dirt spotters kind of suck anyways, so might not have even called that there was a guy on his inside, or he was 3 wide on the middle. So, really, it's kind of just like a racing scenario in what I saw. But we'll have a restart about halfway through this. 13 of Travis has the lead now. Running that bottom lane. He's been killing it down there. We'll see if the 6 can make a surge back towards the front. He started on pole and just been basically running that outside and lost those spots. Colby's been kind of running the middle. Been working out for him. Which is probably what I'll be running for my next race. If it would be my last one or not, I'm not sure. But these heats are flying by with how quick you go around this track. It's the same amount of laps that you would do every week. It just depends on the size track you have, because Charlotte was a lot longer of a race, to say the least. Second and third both go all the way to the top. 6 car gets super loose. That almost caused a wreck back there. Came down on that yellow car. They're having trouble back there, hitting each other. Oh god, that's gonna be another caution, isn't it? With the 30. Nope, nobody's coming, so no caution. That's unfortunate for him. We got the transfer spot. I'm pretty sure the 32 back here, the yellow sprint car with the black top. Black and silver on the side, the chrome on the side of the wings. He is the transfer spot currently. That really sucks for the 30 car. He kind of just got pinched at the bottom and spun around. They're side by side behind him, not helping each other out. The leader is just ripping the bottom perfectly. Like, he's running that so well. Getting his right rear in that small strip of grip down there. Kind of overdrove that one a little bit, but gets a good exit. 30 car still down there at the bottom. Battle for the transfer spots heating up. We got the 24 Spencer on the inside, and this is the final lap. Didn't realize this final lap. 32 barely sneaks it in.
Sorry, Jesse. Somebody was on my right front there, and I kind of came down on you.
Good run by them. We got one more heat to go. And then we got the C main, which is a 12 lap race, and a B main, it's a 14. And the feature is a 30 lap main. I don't know if we'll end up making it to that. We will see. Let's see who we all got here. On pole, we got Austin in the number 2 car. I recognize the name just because the Austin's spelled different than mine. Nick in the 11 car. In third, we got the 22 of Eli, Joe in the 12. On fourth, it's so staggered on the start, it's like, it messes me up. 18, Nathan on the inside. There's a couple Nathans in here. 34 of Ethan. In sixth, 15 of Ryan. In seventh, Eric in the 19. Then you got the 9 of Zach and the number 40 of Alec. Did he even qualify? How many people did didn't qualify, I wonder. Only 3 people did not qualify out of everybody, so he'll be that's why he is starting in the back as the lowest car number. We'll see how this heat goes, because we'll see how the fast guys run, because it'll kind of show where the fast lines are for the C main that we'll be running. Most likely, I'll either be running bottom or just middle. Not 100% sure. I feel most comfortable in the middle, even though it's super slicked out, and you just have to be careful on your throttle. Just got to be patient. If we start out in front like I think we are, hopefully we can get a good jump and make it to the B main at least. Which I believe Gavin's already in the B main, because he finished 7th in his heat. Which I thought he was looking good to make the feature. 2 car got a huge jump. It looks like the fast guys are running towards the bottom to start with. One of them is running the very top. Leader goes out to the top in 3 and 4. Got to be careful not to clip the wall. They're almost 3 wide for 3rd place. Side by side here, a couple rows deep. Actually, pretty much from 3rd and 4th on back is 2-3 wide. So it's crazy racing back here. Ooh, purple one had to check up down there. I can't quite see his number 15. 11 cars in the wall. That might cause a caution. Yes, it's going to, because 40 car got into him, had nowhere to go. If they don't get rolling, there'll be a caution. And he's just kind of in the middle of the track still. Okay, caution finally out. I thought the leaders were going to come by and destroy him. He just didn't get it going quick enough, but that kind of saves him in a way. But not sure if he's going to be stuck behind the pace car or not. If he's stuck behind the pace car, then he's really screwed. Nope, it looks like he's going all the way around, so that's kind of lucky for him. We kind of saw that one all the way unfolding. 11 car kind of got stuck in the wall, and then got super sideways. 40 car, nowhere to go, clipped him. Who do we have in 5th right now? The 18 car of Nathan. He is currently in 5th. 19 back there, running well. I'm interested to see the strength of field this week. But I can't quite... I think the strength of field last week was like 4,500 or something like that. Or maybe it was just under. Maybe it was like 42. But I'm the 20 car this week instead of the 13 from last week. And I did lose like 200 I rating though, so it makes sense. It might still be about the same I rating. But I'm at like 43, 44-ish, I think. But I'm car 20, so it might be a little bit higher of a strength of field this week. And I think this track is harder to me than Charlotte for sure. I think most people would probably say that. This track's just so tight. I'm shocked that our heat didn't have any cautions. So far, both weeks, my heat has not had a caution. This week was heat number 1. Last week, I'm pretty sure it was heat number 3. We didn't have a caution either time, so that's cool. Hopefully, we can keep that up. 2 car gets a pretty good jump up front. He goes down to the bottom. We'll see if the guys running the top can get a run on him or not. It seems like the bottom is like a good place to be. If you can keep it down there the full time, like the 15 is, and then get a really good run off, it seems like the fast way to go around, at least from what the fast guys are showing. Don't know if I can do it. Yeah, he gaps second so much there running the bottom in 1 and 2. But he runs the top in 3 and 4, which is interesting. Very interesting. I would think 1 and 2 is a little bit easier to run the top than it is 3 and 4. But I don't know. I'm not one of the fast guys in these cars. Who is that up in the wall? The 22 car up in the wall? This is for the transfer spot, pretty much. I'm pretty sure. Oh, yeah. He's back to 6th now. It's 40 cars battling for it now. They're 3 wide for the transfer spot here. Because the 18 had it last time by. 40's trying to make it work on the bottom. He actually got into 5th right there. 22 throws a slider. 18 trying to rip it on the outside. 3 wide going down the backstretch. Lap 9 of 10. Coming up to the white flag right here. 3-way battle for... Camera works terrible. 3-way battle here for the transfer. 18 throws a slider. 40 car slides back down. This is going to be between the 40 and the 18 at the line. 40 car is going to end up getting in. Nice run. Real good run there at the end. That was entertaining. That was a good race. All right, now we're going to the C main, where I believe we're starting on pole. And I just hope I can hold it. Because those guys seem pretty quick right there, so we'll see how this goes. I'm pretty sure we're starting on pole. Grid. Yes, we are. We're starting on pole for the C main. Hopefully we can at least make it to the B main and try to make it in.
You're on the inside.
But being in the C main is never a good sign. Oh, this is going to be a rough one. This is going to be a rough one for sure. Need to just get a good jump. Try to run the line we want to. And see how this goes. How many people are in the C main also? I don't even know. There are 12 here. Okay. Top 4 make it to the B main. And then the top 4 from the B main make it to the feature. So if we could win our C main, we'll probably be starting pretty deep in the damn B main. I don't even know how many people make it to the B main. Like 8 maybe? So if we could win this, we'd start 9th through 12th gets the 4 spots, it seems like. If I did the math correct in my head. Because there was 40 in the whole field, there's 12 here, there should be 8 in the B main, because 20 already advanced. I think I did the math correctly. Hopefully we don't get completely 90 degrees sideways in front of the field and wreck everybody. That's the goal to not do. I know the 16 was fast. He started in 3rd from qualifying in his heat. I think he smacked the wall though and screwed up. I think that's what happened with him. Him still starting in 2nd though. I'm kind of shocked. Oh, maybe I think he finished like 8th or 9th in his heat still, even after wrecking, even a lap down and stuff. So let's see how this goes. getting ready to go. Pace truck's about to pull in.
Radio check. That's 1, 2.
Need to just run nice, clean laps as much as we can.
8 cars down. Green flag.
I want to try to run right here in the middle. And hopefully we can pull away with it for the most part. If people want to rip the wall or rip right along the inside wall,
13.
be my guest. I will stick right here and see if we can hold it for 12 laps. Oh, I'm getting too sideways there. That's what I don't want to do.
13.
Even going down the straightaway, it gets sideways when you step on the gas. Got a little bit of a gap behind us.
13.23.
Kind of got in a little low there. It slid up. Seemed like a decent line overall. I don't really want to try to do that because I feel like if I start throwing like a slider line, I'm going to want to get on the gas too much.
13.15.
I'm just hoping for no cautions. Even with a caution, we'll be starting out front currently in single file instead of double file, but we have a little bit of a gap. I really don't want to have to deal with people being close again,
1.
even though they might catch me.
Slow car in front, yeah.
There is a slow car up ahead in turn 1.
13.
He got going though. There was a wreck, but luckily there was no caution. So we just got to keep this up as much as we can. I think whoever ended up in that wreck left.
5 to go this time.
5 laps to go. These laps go by so quick is the thing. The problem is we're going to be really deep in the B main. I think it's going to be tough to pass.
2.
Maybe not. I think people running everywhere, you have a chance. Hopefully Gavin or I can make it to the feature, or both of us. That'd be amazing. But I know the one car is in the B main. I think he's starting like in second or so in the B main. He's definitely going to end up in one of those spots. Early is running the wall and killing it right now.
5. Couple more laps.
He's running really well up there.
White flag. Nice.
I'm not going to try to throw a slider on him or anything.
Clear outside. White flag.
I said if they want to rip the wall and get by me, if they can, do it. And he's doing a great job of it. We're in a transfer spot. At least we'll make it to the B main. That was the whole goal. Make it to the B main. That was rough. 17 was flying there at the end. Ernie was flying on the top. Oh god, now we gotta try to do it in the B main, which I don't think we have the speed for it. Oh god, that's gonna be rough. I think we're gonna be starting in 10th as well. And you gotta make it to the top 4 with the one car being on front row. I'm pretty sure. Let's see where we're starting and everything. I'm pretty sure I know that much at least. Yeah, one car is starting outside pole. Gavin is starting back in 6th. We'll be starting back in 10th. So hopefully we can make it. Main goal, just try to make it to the A main. Don't know if we will or not. Starting in 10th is going to be rough though. Back in the back, but I'm happy we made it at least to the B main. Didn't get skunked out in the C at least. I knew this place was going to be rough for me. This was going to be one of the few weeks I felt like I wasn't going to make the feature, but that is okay with me. We're car 20. This is all a learning curve with these 410s, especially at these tiny tracks. I've ran the 410s, some, not a whole bunch. If you look back at my channel, I haven't ran them a whole bunch, but I've mainly ran them on a little bit bigger tracks where I feel like I can have more fun and actually do decent in them. Never ran them at a track like Lanier, or I know Kokomo I think is coming up late in the year, which I think is going to be crazy. I don't think we run Fairbury. I think that is left off, thank God. I'm not good at that track either. Those real tiny tracks, ever since they changed them for some reason, like back like a year or two ago, I was able to run Kokomo and Fairbury so well just running the inside and like the street stocks or limited late models really well, and then they like ruined that track, it felt like to me. Just the top side is so dominant. But we're starting back in 10th. Try to avoid any wrecks. Maybe there'll be a big wreck and we get by it and somehow get to a top 4. That would be a miracle. try to get down towards the bottom some, since there's a lot of people running the top right now. It is so tough to run that. It is like 3 wide everywhere in front of us. At least we're somewhat keeping up. The one car's got the lead. He's gonna blow away with that. Got a guy to our inside, guy to our outside. We're 3 wide for last. Oh, Jesus. That dude got sideways down the straightaway or something, I think, and he clipped my back right. I was trying to give him plenty of room on the outside. I don't know which car that is. I'm sorry for that, but I don't think I caused that, really. We get a 2 extra. Oh, Jesus, and we end up in a wreck. That dude is upside down. I didn't even see that happening. 24 was just sideways out of nowhere. I think the 21 might have been the one that ended up in the other wreck in our back right. Our car doesn't feel great. We definitely got some front end wing damage, it looks like. I don't know about any engine damage in these cars, but we'll see how it goes. Luckily, we didn't flip. That's the main thing. We didn't flip. We're still on track. I think we're back in 10th, maybe? Because Colton's on the pits. That guy just left. So I think we're in 10th. Try to finish as well as we can, because your iRating will count for wherever you do finish in the 40 cars. So basically, this is from, like, if you don't make it, 5th place is 25th on back. So 10th is 30th out of the 40, I believe. Makes sense?
Alright, fellas.
So try to finish as well as we can. Don't know how we'll do, but
An opportunity to go out there and do something pretty special today.
back here, hopefully our car drives okay from that damage. I really didn't have anywhere to go. I was trying to watch the guys below me, and then the 24 was sideways all of a sudden in the front of us, and I had nowhere to go. I tried to hit the brakes and just ran straight into them. Really terrible start there. We probably have a damaged car anyways. Just try to take it easy and hope for some big wrecks that we can dodge, that we see coming. See if we can get down here on the bottom and not hit the wall. Yeah, I feel like you just have no speed off the corner. At least the way I can't run that. This track is tough. Oh yeah, my car is pulling to the right terribly. Kind of helps you for the corner a little bit, but at the same time, like, it's not the right kind of motion for me. So yeah, this isn't looking good for us, fellas. But that's okay. I knew Lanier was gonna be rough. Lanier is very tough. And I know the best of the best are in these races. Jesus, that was close on the 16 with Gavin. This 22 is smacking the wall in front of us. I'm waiting for him to get into it and flip. 16 trying to throw sliders or something, almost running into Gavin up there. There was a slider up to get in front of the 16. 16 has a good crossover though. They're almost 3 wide up there for around the transfer spot. They might start getting desperate here. But the top 4 is kind of have a pretty good gap up there. Top 4 has a pretty good gap.
13.673.
Gavin got in the wall some. Now he's super sideways. See if we could try to get up to him. Top 4 is pretty close now, but there's a huge gap back behind them. We'll see if anybody does anything dumb up there. 22 got a slide job on Gavin there. Yeah, there's a guy, I think in 3rd, blinking that black car up there. Jesus, I'm about in the wall.
13.791.
22 is up in the wall. 16 is up into him. Trying to dodge all this. This is the white flag. Can you get off of? God, Jesus, that is terrible. That was literally, I could have gotten 2 spots there, and then they come all the way down the track, and I get stuck into them. So that sucks. We end up finishing 10th. That sucks. Gonna miss the A main. There's people wrecking afterwards. Like, they were stuck in the outside lane. I saw it coming. I tried to get low, and then they just come all the way down the track off the wall, and I just get stuck on the 16. That is so unfortunate. What happened to the wreck that happened? Like right in front of us. Because at 21, I think, oh yeah, he smacked the wall and then ran into us. Okay, I don't feel bad about that. I thought I gave him plenty of room. Thought I gave him plenty of room. He smacked the wall and came all the way down and wrecked himself. I think he ended up in the opening. Did he not? I think he ended up in the opening going into that corner. That's hilarious. Oh yeah, right in the opening. He like all F4'd as quick as he could, it seemed like. Or he bounced up over the wall and like blinked or something. Not 100% sure. Then I think, yeah, oh yeah, I didn't even see him. Not a chance in hell I saw him. Who was it? Spencer? He was running up and forth. He got up in the wall off of turn 2 there. Just trying to push it hard. Got up in the wall. Got slowed up. 17 had nowhere to go. And just going all the way up the track, I had nowhere to go. I literally didn't see anything happening though. I did not look ahead enough for that. And then he just drove all the way back up the track. So that's unfortunate. We end up missing this A main, but I figured that would end up happening every now and then. So we're gonna finish back in 30th overall, being 10th in the B main. At least we made it to the B main. I'm happy about that. Lanier is a very tough track for me, so it is what it is. Gavin missed it as well. He finished 7th, I'm pretty sure. Where did that go? All the way up here. Yeah, Gavin finished 7th, so good run by him. Unfortunately, we both missed it, so it is what it is. On to the next week. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the race. Appreciate you guys for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.